What if there's a version of you that's waiting to step into the spotlight of your life? And what if that version of you is exactly what the world and you need right now? Hello and welcome to Repurpose for Your Next Chapter. I'm your host, Ene Obi, TEDx speaker, author of the best-selling book Your Life is Calling, transformational coach, and founder of Ziano Mind Spa, guiding women to do the thing that sets their soul on fire, to package up your purpose, your life experience into a magnetic message, then to create a powerful platform and be a catalyst for change. You are repurposed for your next chapter. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Repurposed podcast. Today, I'd like to share with you an exercise I did a couple of years ago that had a huge impact on my life. And I believe that if you put yourself into it, if you really throw yourself into it, if you let it speak to you, I believe that it will have a huge impact, just as much of an impact on you as it did on me. And so here we are. The clues we leave and follow are a giant roadmap to our future. We can pick up these clues from the roadmaps of the people we admire and those we are inspired by. This is one of the easiest ways to identify clues to our future. So if you're building your future life, this is an exercise I am going to invite you to take some time and settle down, find the space and the time to really go into it with your soul, your body, your mind, and allow it to speak to you and to move you. So first, think of a couple of people you look up to that you're inspired by. It could be for the smallest or the biggest reasons. It doesn't mean that you want their whole life, but you like one or maybe two or more aspects of it, and those aspects inspire you. They resonate with you. They challenge you maybe even. You may even be a little bit jealous of these people in some areas. I'm just saying. It could be, like I said, for a small thing or grand thing. If someone has achieved something that you admire, then you can achieve it too. So now isn't the time to get lost in your thoughts of, oh, how is that going to happen? I can't do that here, but they had this and I don't have this, or they didn't have this and I have this. Now is not the time for that. I'm going to invite you to get a piece of paper, 2 pieces of paper actually, and think about these people in your life. Whether you know them or not, you don't need to know these people. There may be people whose books you read. There may be people who are on television. There may be people who are on shows. There may be people whose documentaries you follow. There may be people whose podcasts you listen to. There are people who may or may not be directly known to you. They may not even know of you, but you certainly know of them and you are inspired by them. You admire them. And every time you see them, there's something in them that pulls to something in you. Something about them motivates something in you. And you look up to them. Now, for me on my list, I have people like Joel Osteen. Now, I've met Joel Osteen once for about 3 minutes. He has no idea who I am, but I certainly know who he is. One of the people on my list is the late Miles Monroe. He's not even with us anymore, but he's still very much what I would consider to be one of my role models. Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, Steve Harvey, and my mother amongst the people on my list. So think about these people. Don't even think about why you admire them. Just put them down on paper. Just allow your mind to wander. And you'll probably find that the more people you write is the more people you find to write. Just put them all down in no particular order. And it doesn't matter at this stage what you admire about them. They're just people who you admire and who inspire you. and who have characteristics that you want to embody. Now, when you have a list of at least 6 people, you may have many more than 6, but when you have a list of at least 6 people, I'm now going to invite you to, on another sheet of paper, write down as many qualities of these people as you can. Now, you don't need to list the qualities according to the person. Just write down the qualities, again, in any random order. So you could do the first 2 from person 1, the next 3 from person 2, another one from person 1. Just write down the qualities that they embody that you admire, that inspire you. So again, for example, on my list of qualities, I have things like she turned her passion into a lifestyle business. She hosts experiences to transform people's lives. She has built a successful global speaking business. Other qualities could be, he is a best-selling author. I love his sense or her sense of style. I love that they have devoted their life to service. They motivate people all around the world. They run a ministry that speaks to people around the world. Whatever it is, you just write it down and allow your mind to wander and to allow yourself to throw down on paper whatever comes to your mind that you admire about these people. Now, with approximately 8 billion people in the world, your mind has gravitated to a very short list of, I would imagine, probably at this stage, maybe no more than a dozen people, if that. Of approximately 8 billion people in the world, your mind has randomly selected, or perhaps not so randomly selected, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20 people, what have you. Now, are there common threads between these people? Or perhaps, are there common qualities? Are there common threads between the qualities of these people? There are common threads that you might find in certain people you identified. I'm going to guess that there are some common threads in at least some, if not all of them. Now, this is the concept of mirrors. A mirror reflects the image that's in front of it. It mirrors the same thing back. Now, whatever you're looking at, whatever experience you're having, life is mirroring yourself back to you. Whatever you're looking at in the world is mirroring yourself back to you. That's why 2 people can be exposed to the exact same experience and return very different outcomes, have very different awarenesses. The circumstance didn't change. The experience didn't change. The people who were put through the experience changed. That's because you see who you are. When you look at me, you see you. When I look at you, I see me. So, for example, if you're upset at someone's behavior, is it a wake-up call to investigate where perhaps you may have behaved in a similar way? Now, this is a tough pill to swallow. But if we don't investigate our behaviors, we remain the same. Life experience gives us opportunities to investigate areas that we may want to improve or perhaps want to shine the light on even more. Everyone is your teacher, and when you pass the test for that particular lesson, you move up to another teacher. That's why when we experience roadblocks in life in one particular area, and we keep approaching that roadblock in the exact same way, we tend to get the same results. But here's the thing, when we change our approach to a particular roadblock, bingo, the situation apparently miraculously changes. These tests are meant to grow you because the world is your mirror. There are benefits to everyone being your teacher. These mirrors are exposed in areas, like I said before, that can heal you, grow you, inspire you, train you, motivate you, empower you, educate you, entertain you. So, let's get back to the people on your list. Why did you choose these people? Why did you choose these particular people who it now seems are not as random as we may have thought at first? Because now you may be seeing the common threads, if not between them as individuals, certainly between the qualities that they possess. The things that stand out to you most in each person are the same things that inspire you. The things that remind you of you is what in those people. You wouldn't be able to spot it or even notice it if it was not in you. In the words of Carrie Green, if you spot it, you've got it. Now, these qualities you wrote down, these are your qualities. These are the qualities of the truest version of you. Now, you may not yet have developed them or developed them all, but you have the potential to. How do I know this? Because we just said, if you spot it, you got it. The things that stand out to you, whether you love them, admire them, or even dislike them, are the things that you've got in you. So, look at the qualities that you wrote down. The people with these qualities have been put in your path to wake you up to what's possible for you. You may not yet have the steps, the tools, the strategies to achieve what they've done, but you have the potential. Why? Because you have the qualities. The things you admire about them are an invitation to your possibilities. So, on this second sheet of paper, the one with the qualities of the people you admire, I want you to put your name at the top of that sheet of paper. Write your name at the top of the sheet of paper where you wrote the qualities of the people that you admire. Read through all the qualities you wrote down with passion and out loud. Say every single one of those qualities. And then at the end, say your name. Because what you've just done is described yourself. Now, see yourself displaying these qualities. See yourself getting lit up by holding the image of you, stepping into these qualities in your mind. You may already have stepped into some of them, all of them, but you may not yet be playing at your fullest potential, your fullest possibilities in each of these qualities. So, for example, one of my qualities was that she turned her passion and her purpose into a lifestyle business where she travels the world impacting others. That's a quality that I want to step into. That's a quality that I am stepping into. That's a life that I am building. But until I saw it in somebody else, to be honest, I'm not really sure that I fully believed or could articulate the image I had in my mind because I hadn't yet seen it in reality. And when I did, it fueled the spark in my heart, in my soul, of what I was dreaming of for my life. So see yourself displaying these qualities. Allow yourself to get lit up by holding this image in your mind. Allow yourself to recognize this version of you. This is your new identity. There's a little girl in you who's been waiting for you to recognize this part of you. I put it to you that it's time to release her to live her full life. You may not yet believe in her reality, But this is an invitation for you to believe in her possibility. Let me say that again for those at the back. You may not yet believe in her reality, but this is an invitation for you to believe in her possibility. Believe in the future you've visualized over the past that you've memorized. Congratulations. Let me be the first to introduce you to you. Now, my invitation to you, as we draw to a close on this episode, is for you to reach out to one person who inspires you. Someone on your list of mentors, your list of role models, your list of the people who you wrote at the start of this that you admire. Send them what we call at Ziano Mind Spa. Send them a love note, letting them know that you admire them, letting them know why you admire them and how they inspire you. Because everybody loves to receive a love note. And if you encourage them, if you tell them how much they mean to you, it will encourage them to keep doing what they're doing because they know that they're making a difference. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have. If I can be of any support to you, look in the show notes. You will find ways to reach out to me to let me know how I can serve and support you as you step into your next chapter, as you step into the role of someone who's inspired you, and you can turn around and help other people and shine the light for other people, shine the light on the path that people are walking on, and you be the person who receives love notes on a daily basis. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care, and bye for now.